It's Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, and I'm Dave Sobel. 3 things to know today. CISA's Jen Easterly, no ban on ransomware payments, focusing instead on reporting and design security. The Supreme Court's Chevron decision, the long-term impacts on the regulatory landscape, and maybe Apple to begin mass productions of AirPods with cameras by 2026? This is the business of tech. Jen Easterly, the director of the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, dismissed the idea of a ban on ransomware payments in the United States. In a discussion with the former head of the UK's National Cybersecurity Centre, she mentioned the difficulty in reducing ransomware attacks and highlighted the importance of the Cyber Incident Reporting for Critical Infrastructure Act in providing better insights into the cyber attack ecosystem. Easterly also emphasized the need for secure by design campaign and to address vulnerabilities in technology. TeamViewer, a remote access software company, experienced a breach in its corporate IT environment attributed to Russian state-affiliated threat actors known as Midnight Blizzard. The breach involved compromised employee account credentials and was contained within TeamViewer's corporate systems, with no evidence of further access to customer data. The company has taken steps to mitigate risks, including collaborating with Microsoft in implementing stronger authentication procedures. A survey conducted by Sophos reveals that 76% of companies have strengthened their cyber defenses in order to qualify for cyber insurance coverage. However, respondents have mixed confidence regarding the extent of the coverage, with many unsure if their policies cover ransom payments or income loss. Cyber attack recovery costs surpass insurance coverage limits, with only 1% of claimants fully compensated. Why do we care? The headline for me is that a ban on ransomware payments is not coming. I had hoped it would. Clearly, too much of a stretch for the readiness of most organizations. Now, the survey highlights the positive impact of cyber insurance requirements in driving necessary security measurements, but emphasizes that it's just one part of an effective risk mitigation strategy. It stands to reason that one way to drive customer action is to get them to get insurance. But note that cyber insurance is generally a mess. Now, one could prepare for insurance and start setting that money aside to self-insure and earn some interest in the current market. Today's episode is supported by CoreView. Your customers need your Microsoft 365 expertise, and CoreView has the only M365 management platform designed for MSPs. Manage hundreds of tenants, automate manual tasks, and monitor compliance, all while intelligently comparing to the baseline. With a no-code control approach, CoreView revolutionizes your Microsoft 365 administration. This powerful platform enables automatic reporting and remediation, ensuring optimal performance and security. The best part? You achieve this high level of service without the need for a large workforce, allowing you to focus on growing your business through efficiency. Want to know more? Visit coreview.com/MSP and find out more. The European Union has accused Microsoft of violating antitrust rules by refusing to give customers a choice on whether to buy the Teams productivity app when getting other Microsoft apps. This comes after the EU accused Apple of unfairly restricting apps, indicating that broader crackdown on big tech by European regulators. The U.S. Supreme Court has overturned the Chevron Deference Doctrine, a decades-old legal doctrine that allowed federal regulators to interpret unclear laws. The 6-3 decision will limit the power of environmental, consumer, and financial watchdog agencies and place more responsibility on Congress to address policy issues through new laws. The ruling gives judges a broader mandate to rein in regulators when they exceed their authority. A new Senate bill aims to help small businesses leverage AI by providing training resources. The bipartisan bill would partner the Department of Commerce with the Small Business Administration to distribute AI training materials for various purposes. The bill is still in its early stages, but businesses can explore industry-specific guides and trial AI tools to gain a basic understanding of the technology. Why do we care? The Supreme Court's decision is seen as a victory for opponents of big government and will have significant implications for agency power and regulatory oversight. We'll see. I'm no lawyer, so I'll be tracking and reporting back. And I included the Senate bill because there may well be more useful resources coming out from the SBA and Commerce Department, and there are some now. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple plans to begin mass production of AirPods with camera modules by 2026. These new AirPods will feature an infrared camera similar to Face ID on iPhone and iPad, and will integrate with Vision Pro and future Apple Vision headsets to enhance spatial audio and strengthen the spatial computing ecosystem. The IR camera could also enable in-air gesture control. Foxconn is the supplier of the IR camera, with an annual capacity plan of 18 to 20 million units. Apple is also exploring other wearable form factors, such as smart glasses and a smart ring. And Apple is expanding its Apple Diagnostics for Self-Service Repair tool to 32 European countries, allowing users to troubleshoot issues and determine if their devices need repair. The tool currently supports iPhone, Mac, and Studio display models. Apple also published a white paper highlighting its efforts to increase device longevity through software support and expanded repair options. Why do we care? Well, tactically, I appreciate more right-to-repair investment. But strategically, I want to highlight how AirPods with cameras is both a prediction I already made, but more importantly, are useful without the Vision Pro. Cameras that your phone can use to identify the area around you is a much more useful version of some of the technology we've seen lately. I'm looking at you, Humane Pin, and I would expect to be a logical outcome of all the machine learning vision investments broadly. So something to watch. With as many breaches and security concerns as I report in this show, it should be obvious that cybersecurity is not just about technology, but also the human expertise needed to interpret and respond to complex threats. Huntress is focused on elevating SMBs and MSPs around the world. Huntress has a suite of fully managed cybersecurity solutions powered by a 24/7 human-led SOC, dedicated to continuous monitoring, expert investigation, and rapid response. And the proof is the execution. Huntress is the #1 rated EDR for SMBs on G2. Want to know more about the platform? Visit huntress.com/MSP Radio to learn more. Thanks for listening. Today is I Forgot Day, so forgive yourself for forgetting. It's also National Disco Day, which some of you may have chosen to forget, but you know what? Sometimes it's good fun. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And really, I would appreciate it if you enjoy the show, share it with a colleague. Everyone matters. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy, and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to you again on our next episode of the Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.